What's up, YouTube? We are back with another video, and before we even get started with this video, you already know what we about to do, and if you don't know, you know now. Let's take a second and let's breathe. Okay, let's take a second and let's breathe in 5 seconds, hold 5 seconds, and we're going out 5 seconds. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, go. As I always say, nervous system needed that. Body needed that. When was the last time you took a deep breath? Start breathing more. Your body is going to love you. But let's get into the video. What's up, YouTube? We back with another video. And today we going to be speaking on time. I feel like us as humans, everybody perceive time in a totally different way, and it causes everything in this lifetime, believe it or not. Every decision that someone makes, it stems from time, which is crazy. Think about it for a second. Think about it. If someone feels like they are quote unquote late on their rent, it's because of time. It's because of time. So then it triggers something in everybody. And it's how people respond to that trigger, what happens next in their life. But go back and it stems from time. What if there was no time? What if we did not see time in the way that we do? People would do things totally different. A lot of people would not be in a rush. A lot of people wouldn't even care about certain things to a certain degree. At the same time, I be low-key in the middle with it. I see both ends of the stick, because it's you don't want to spend, majority of your life just letting things pass you by. At the same time, it's the moments that you are letting pass. It's the opportunities that you are letting pass. So it's not just time itself, but it's the things that could be occurring during that quote unquote said time. It's experiences. It's just, that's life literally passing you by. So the other day I was literally laying in bed and I was thinking about time. And I was like, wow, I like to analyze my life. I like to analyze everything. So I was really just thinking about my life and previous moves I've made, decision making, just a little bit of everything. And I came to the conclusion, and I was like, wow, if I gave myself time, my life would be totally different. Let me not say totally, because I'm still living a good life, but it would be different. I see now, sometimes you have to take a step back to really see what you need to see. Sometimes you really do need to analyze yourself and see, okay, well, what am I doing in this moment? You feel me? And not just in this moment, but what have I done before? I feel like a lot of people get stuck in habits and stuck in loops because they don't analyze. They don't look back and see, why is their life turning out the way it's turning out? Everything stems back to you. So sometimes you have to analyze yourself, which is something that I love to do, because that's how I know, okay, if I'm doing this and this ain't working, I need to stop doing that ASAP. That. Really thinking okay, if I gave myself more time to be, if I gave myself more time to achieve, if I gave myself more time to make mistakes, more times for trial and error, just more time. And then I got to thinking about the quote unquote millionaires and the billionaires and stuff like that, and they necessarily don't rush. They don't rush and try to push things out instantly. If something don't work, they don't just get mad and just off the first error or the first 2, 3, 4 errors and just call it a day and wrap it up because they already feel like they have enough. They're confident in their idea as well, and they let it flow and let it go. That way they are able to continue to stay in a flow state of mind and not rush because they feel like they have time. So they are able to take their time. They are able to pour more love, more energy, accumulate more success. And then I even got to thinking about how the systems are set up to even make people feel like they gotta be in rush mode. They gotta get this. If you don't have it by tomorrow, then you ain't gonna have it. Just all types of stuff. And then I came across this post. It was on one of the social media sites, probably Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok. I don't know, one of them. And it was this girl, and she said she realized that when she was rushing in rush mode, that's when she knew she was having like a trauma response because being in a hurry stems from trauma. I said, damn. It gets even deeper because that also comes from being in fight or flight mode. And in this book I've been reading, it states that when we are in fight or flight mode, we're not even able to think from the right brain. The brain switch and we turn off the creative brain and we turn on the survival brain, and that is survival mode. So how can you create in survival mode? How can you create anything worth lasting in survival mode? You can't. You can't. It's not possible. Not nothing that will last you a long time. You know, you can't just continue to be, I gotta survive, and think that you're gonna create to your highest ability. It don't work like that. And sometimes you really just have to ease up on yourself. Time. What would happen if you gave yourself way more time than what you think? Oh, I only have this amount of time to get this, or I only have this amount of time to make this. What would happen if you gave yourself more time? Question I ask myself. So within me thinking, I'm like, damn, if I gave myself more time, and this is me thinking because I know the new year starts in March, so I'm like, well, if I gave myself more time thinking about my whole year that I just experienced, quote unquote, and that was one of the things, what would have happened if I gave myself more time in each thing that I had an error in each thing that I called myself, failed in? Let's call a spade a spade. It literally all stemmed back from me rushing. Kid you not. Everything stemmed back from me being in rush mode, which stems from, let's go back to fight or flight. Let's go back to survival mode. So going forward, one of my main things is going to be, let's get out of survival mode. Let's actually relax. Let's chill. So what would happen if I gave myself more time? And then I even got to thinking about it because I've been thinking about time for like the past week and a half. And I'm like, okay, well, what if somebody came up to me today and they was like, hey, I'll give you a free house. The house will be built in 5 days from the ground up. I'm going to look at them like they crazy. What do you mean you can build me a house in 5 days from the ground up? What? That don't even sound right. So think about your life in that way. Slow down. When you're able to slow down, that's when you're able to think clearly. That's when you're able to relax. That's when you're able to actually chill for a second. Okay, I have enough time. Let me build this nice foundation. This is the foundation that I want to build. I don't want no foundation that's it fall tomorrow. You be in the house can fall down tomorrow. You be on a bridge. They just built a new bridge in your city. It took them 30 minutes. Who getting on that bridge? The bridge can fall down the second you get on it. Foundation. So really just setting a nice foundation. So moving forward, it's like really just give yourself more time. Give yourself more grace. Give yourself more room. Literally expand. Because time is not linear, not how we think it is. It's not going straight like that. It's not. You feel me? So, really ask yourself. I didn't ask myself. Ask yourself, what can you achieve if you gave yourself more time in your life? And not just on a general standpoint, but even get deep with it. With love. Business. Really with love. I feel like a lot of people rush into relationships just so they can fill a void that they're missing. Whole time, rushing into a relationship and you not healed is just going to lead you back to the same path of you wondering like, dang, what am I doing here? Actually, ask yourself more questions about yourself. I feel like some people wake up every day and don't know nothing about themselves. That's why they try to be somebody else. That's why it's easy to manipulate them. That's why it's easy for them to follow each and every single trend that comes out, and they don't know how to style themselves. They don't even know what colors they like. On a serious note, it gets that deep. People don't even know the deepness of it. Ask yourself, who are you? Not who society told you to be. Not who your mama and your daddy or whoever raised you told you to be. Because you not that. You are literally your own person. And if you don't know who you are, that's okay. If you don't know what you like, that's okay. But that's why we live this life, to experience it. That's why we have this time. And at the same time, nobody knows the exact date that they're going to leave this planet. So you got to start living each and every day like, okay, I'm going to make the most out of my time on this planet. While I'm chilling on this planet, me, myself, I'm enjoying my time on the planet. I'm like, oh, you know, life is good. And really just also being in that vibration. Like, you can change your life with your thoughts alone. Everything ain't got to be whatever you saying everything is. Because a lot of these problems that people be having, it just be created in their head. And it also stems back to time. If you can find me one thing that does not stem from time, a problem, drop it in the comments. Like, I would really like to know. Really just think about that. Your thoughts. I wake up every day. It's a brand new day. I have another chance. I'm healthy. I can move. I wake up overly grateful. Overly. That's me just setting the tone for the day. Even on some of my darkest days, I was finding literally something to be grateful for. The simplest things. Very simple. It was times where I did not have a roof over my head. But I was still grateful to just be breathing. Grateful for good health. I can walk around. I can come across some information that can change my life. I can do that. Grateful for possibilities that exist that you probably haven't even came across yet. Because it's infinite amount of possibilities out there. Anything can literally happen. And that's the vibration that I live in. At any moment in time, anything can happen, right? I can wake up today and I can make $20,000 today. I can wake up today and a brand can reach out to me and be like, hey, we want to pay you $5,000 for a video ad sponsorship. Anything can happen. I live in that vibration. So I just allow the universe to orchestrate the things, and I set myself up to be able to put myself in those positions. I don't just lay in bed every day like anything can happen today. Although it can, that can still happen. You feel me? Somebody can be laying in bed all day, but then do one thing, okay? They can go and, let's say they go to the store. Now they done bumped into somebody, and that didn't change their whole life. Somebody can go buy a lottery ticket. I'm not telling everybody to go gamble, but I'm saying the possibilities. They can go buy a lottery ticket, be scratching it off in bed, take a nap, wake up. They just won $1,500. But it still requires some little form of action outside of just laying, you know, and just sitting. And sometimes you do be in a period of waiting. You have to know that life is not always just up. A plane is never just flying up. Sometimes the plane got to come down and land. Sometimes the plane going like this, then the plane going like, it's different stages of life. It's different periods. And you have to learn to be okay in your waiting period. A lot of people don't like to wait. I really had to learn how to wait. I had to learn how to sit down. I had to learn how to just chill for a second and just breathe. And that's what made me realize, like, dang, maybe it's my period of just chilling. It's my period of just being right now, and I'm going to enjoy it because I know that my next period, you know, probably be so booked and so busy that I'm like, dang, I wish I could just, like, you know, because it really do be like that. So I enjoy every stage, and I see what can I learn in that moment, in that stage, and alchemize it. Alchemize your life. Alchemize it. And I ain't saying you got all the time in the world, just sit back and don't do nothing. I ain't telling you that. Don't lie. I ain't saying that. What I am saying, you can be more precise. You can make moves in a different way. You can change your life by literally just breathing for a second. People be doing things in the moment that change their life. Time. You feel me? Yeah. But thank y'all for watching this video. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. Hit your girl up on Snapchat as well. I do have a new Instagram page. If y'all seen it, that is me. Okay? The one in the description, that is my new Instagram page. So if you've seen it, it's not no fake page. That is literally me. The world knew me. But nah, for real, yo. Hold up. I just looked at my sticky note, and before I close this video out, the sticky note says pain can be useful if you let it guide you to your purpose. I want to say that again. Pain can be useful if you let it guide you to your purpose. Yeah. But peace and love, everybody. Make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the bell on. I will be giving out $1,000 once I hit 1,000 subscribers. So you probably want to be subscribed, you probably want to be liking, you probably want to be commenting, because I'm watching. Okay? But peace and love to everybody, and until next time, peace.